to be a quite an interesting subject. I'm going to start now. Om. Today, I'm going to show how important nitric oxide is and how you produce it naturally in your body. When you eat any vegetable which contains nitrate, when you mix with saliva, and then it becomes nitrite, and then it nitric and goes into the stomach. When the bile produces the acid, the digestive process, that produces nitric oxide. That quite clear? But for this, you need what do you need? You need the saliva. Saliva has certain chemical which reacts with the food you eat to produce nitric oxide. And that's why I've been saying before as well, not to use mouthwash. Mouthwash kills the bacteria which produces nitric oxide. So really, mouthwash, a lot of people use mouthwash to freshen their mouth, but really, please, from tomorrow, don't do it. If you have it, just pour it into your sink. It's bad for your health. And nitric oxide is one of the important things for everything. I'll tell you the benefit, you will see the difference. Saliva plays an important part. Sorry, yes?
Sorry, did I miss something? Hi, I just joined in.
No, you're obviously, I'm taping as well. You can see that in the thing as well. I've just started just now, no problem.
Okay, all right, thanks.
So what I'm saying is, mouthwash kills many types of bacteria in the mouth, including the ones that helps to produce nitric oxide. So this limits your body ability to produce nitric oxide, which can lead to high blood pressure, diabetes, and COVID-19, if it attacks you. Even any kind of virus, allergy, anything else. And to produce nitric oxide, nasal breathing is very important. Nasal humming, the longer you hum, more the nitric oxide you produce. So one of the best way to produce nitric oxide is by chanting Om. You start with the Om is the cosmic sound that can carry the vibration and the energy. It's a cosmic sound, less sound. You take a deep breath starting from solar plex. You start with Ah. When you come to your mouth level, you open your mouth, Oh, and then you close your mouth. So wake up all the chakras as well. And the sound of humming noise, humming itself creates a nitric oxide back in the nasal passage. How simple. How much nitric oxide you need on daily basis? I think you need 300 to 400 milligram daily. But people with the standard diet, they don't take more than 100. And that's why you have high blood pressure and also all the infection, every allergy, everything happens because we don't take enough nitric oxide. So we have to increase that. And breathing is one of the best way, simple way to increase it. So let's sit in the 5 times, sit in Gyan Mudra, back straight. I'm going to chant Om with the less full conviction, focusing your nasal passage to create the nitric oxide. Take a deep breath in. Even if I take the blood pressure just now, my blood pressure will come down. Do you want me to do that just now? Let's prove it to see what happens. Doesn't take long. In the day, it's all about proving to yourself. No, just now it hasn't gone down. Obviously, we haven't done enough humming sound to produce enough. It's still exactly the same as before. 100 over 179 over 100. That's my blood pressure just now, which is very high just now. Obviously. So I need to reduce that. So how do you get
Kanta also measured her pressure. Kanta, what is it?
What's that?
Kanta also measured her blood pressure.
What's Kantas?
KP.
Yes.
What is
How much
it?
here?
You unmute.
श्रवण जी बोले प्रभु भाई
कितना आपका?
जो अभी है 130 over 77 62 पहले 146 over 74 था और 63
तो कम हुआ था।
अभी डाउन हुआ।
तो डाउन हुआ।
हाँ पहले इतना वो था।
हमारा डाउन नहीं हुआ कि I'm still in stress. My mind's going, a lot of things going through my mind just now. That's why I'm kind of excellent.
So Kanta is relaxed. Well done.
Yes, well done.
बराबर से मारो प्रभु भाई।
क्या हुआ?
प्रभु भाई।
Okay.
बराबर से।
Yeah, okay. Okay,
we'll
fine.
do it
Thank
more.
you.
We'll do more exercise and you'll see a difference.
Okay, thank you.
Right. And to produce nitric oxide. Let me try to
I'm just saying, even otherwise also, blood pressure varies every second.
Yeah. I'm just doing it. I'm just trying to, how do I prove? I'm not proving it. I'm just showing example of what's happening because I'm under stress. So my blood pressure is still remaining high because I'm kind of seeing what I'm going to say, make sure I say the right things. And I'm kind of under stress. Doctors, I don't really understand. Blood pressure can change. If you go to bathroom, your blood pressure can rise as well, depending on what activity you're doing. Your blood pressure varies throughout the day. And that's why when you have a blood pressure problem, they put a monitor for 24 hours to monitor the graph and then find the average. And that tells you if you have high blood pressure, low blood pressure, or you need to go on the medication or not. Yes, so that's easy. Thank you very much. No, you're 100% accurate. No problem there. But I had to show it. I can't prove any otherwise. That's why I had to start somewhere. So I used myself as a guinea pig, and it's not working out the way I wanted it. Doesn't matter. It will work out. So to increase nitric oxide, you have to sit in the morning sun every morning. Obviously, because under the skin, so vitamin D3 helps to production of nitric oxide. So that's why we have to take extra supply of vitamin D3 just now because we are darker skin. We come in North Hemisphere, lack of sunshine. I'm taking 10,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily myself. And then I try to take celery juice every morning. Celery juice is very high in nitric oxide, which boosted the nitric oxide level. And one of the best one is the beetroot. But obviously, I'm slightly diabetic, so I can't take it, but do try to take some like a medicine, which produces just by taking shot of beetroot. You dilate your blood vessel, increases 40% in nitric oxide level, 90% increase in oxygen to your cell, transfer of oxygen to your cell happens much more when you have more nitric oxide. a 60% increase in activity. That's why a lot of people who do exercise or physical, they take nitric oxide supplement to boost their energy power. Very important. And your cells don't get tired because of, you get more oxygen because of nitric oxide. So benefit of nitric oxide is lower blood pressure, reduce oxidation of LDL, the bad cholesterol, which is a major component of plaque. It dilates your blood vessel. One of the major effects of nitric oxide, so your blood pressure reduces. And reduce platelet stickiness. When the blood combines together, they don't form a plaque on the surface of this blood vessel, and makes you feel good, and also increase your immunity, and also help to kill the even COVID-19 virus, even proven. They've done 2 research already. Nitric oxide spray is not a vaccine. It's like a sanitizer. Once you go out, you spray into your nasal passage, and it kills any virus coming to your nasal passage. It kills it 99%. That's only been proven scientifically. They only start producing it in Canada, UK, Israel, and some certain countries start producing it. Right. That much is that. So breathing through the nose will weaken and kill the germ. Nose is able to deal with it. So don't breathe through your mouth, breathe through your nose. That's why nose is created to breathe. Mouth is not for breathing. When you breathe through your nose, there's a lot of hair follicles that filters the air. Also, air nasal, when it goes through, you produce nasal nitric oxide to promote health. That's where pranayama plays a big part in promoting health, especially for people with our age. Once you go older, you stop absorbing nitric oxide. So you have to do more naturally by breathing. That's where pranayama plays a big part in promoting health. So really, what food could you eat for nitric oxide? Beetroot, garlic, all the leafy green vegetables like celery, watercress, lettuce, kale.
7:30
Sorry, somebody, let me write in a minute. And then you have the rhubarb, cabbage, and certain things, and all the citrus fruit, which has a high level of vitamin C, which can enhance the nitric oxide, because nitric oxide is very unstable. They need to be protected. Pomegranate, all the nuts and seeds like sunflower seed, pumpkin seed, and so on. Watermelon, and also people who eat meat. Meat has nitric oxide, but it's not really healthy. It's actually damage. It does more damage than anything else. So you have to also increase the intake of antioxidant to protect the nitric oxide from, because it's very unstable compound molecules that degrades quickly in the bloodstream. So must be constantly replenished. So antioxidant molecules help to neutralize the free radicals, which contribute to short life of nitric oxide. So it's very important. And vegetables are very high in nitrate and are also high in antioxidant, which is likely why vegetables are so effective in increasing and maintaining optimum level of nitric oxide. A lot of you are vegetarian, so it should be easy for you to get enough nitric oxide. But with sometimes simple thing, like I said to you, using a mouthwash, that's the worst thing you can do. You should invest yourself in tongue cleaner, clean your tongue properly with a tongue cleaner. That's the best way of cleaning your tongue and preserving the good bacteria in your mouth, which produces nitric oxide when you eat the food to digest the food. Right. Now we'll do some exercise, but before we do that, let's do the exercise for the nitric oxide. We have to do it 10 times of each exercise. There's 4 exercises, and we have to do 3 sets to complete the whole package. So let's stand up if you want, or you can do that sitting down as well. If you're sitting in the chair, no problem. Let me just turn it around slightly. We've all done it before, but we have to do it systematically. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax. Next, the dead man walk. And relax. Next, like a dead man, star jump with hand side. If you get just show the camera and don't stop. And relax. Next, put your hand there. And relax. Sit down again. Next, we're going to do the bumblebee sign, putting your palm of your hand on your ear, closing your earlobe completely. You can't hear anything apart from yourself. And then closing your eyes and your mouth and take a deep breath and chant bumblebee, focusing on your nasal passage. And another couple of times. And relax. Just sit in the Gyan Mudra and do Bhastika for 1 minute. Don't think it's working properly. Still keeping the place is not working. Still keeping. I feel much lighter now anyway in my body, but still it seems to be. I need to get my. This is the temporary one I use. I use the electronic one, which is lying in my bedroom, but usually the mobile. And my mobile I'm using for camera, so I can't do that. Just now it's still showing 185.94, so it's not doing any good. Yeah. So I feel my results anyway. I'm sorry, it didn't work out the way I wanted to. So every night when I do it, upstairs in my bedroom, my blood pressure goes down further within 5 minutes of that. What were you, Kantaje?
124/80.
Oh, that's good. Your top one went down.
Yeah. From 146 it was before.
That's it. No, excellent. No. It does go down. Once you have done it every night. So, Dr. Surajanji, you want to add something to it, please? You have more knowledge. You are a medical person, so you're a professional. I'm just a plumber. I know.
The thing is, your case, it's high, I think. I don't know how many sessions you have done already. Your face is so red.
I know. That's the problem. I know. I've been working hard on the whole thing.
That's what Swamiji is saying. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
You're doing so many sessions per day. And sitting here, I can see this Sital Gandhi. She was doing so many poses. I just added short time I came in on the Facebook. You were doing too much. And now you're working here again. It's not going to help us. I'm telling you from my own experience. Please slow down. Slow down. Otherwise, it's too much.
Also, doctor साहब, my life में थोड़ा stress भी ज़्यादा है भी. थोड़ा stress हो रखा है life इसलिए that could be affecting me as well. Stress is one of the biggest cause of ill health, है ना?
That is obvious. Their stress is there. Basic stress and various other things, high cholesterol and whatnot. But I think looking at your face, Shravanji, you look lovely. But you're red hot.
Yes, I can feel the heat on the face just now. Yes. So what can you add on the nitric oxide yourself? What knowledge, what information you give us something more to make it people more realize how good it is for everybody.
You are covering everything. I don't have to add up anything. My knowledge is limited.
Thank you. But nitric oxide is very good for prevention of COVID-19. It's like a game changer. It's a game changer. But you can buy them probably in the shop, just like you put in the wallet or your purse. But every time you go out shopping or something, when you come back home, you wash your hand, you spray your nasal passes with the nitric oxide. But same time, you can produce it naturally yourself by breathing in and out. Very important. Can anybody want to ask any question? We can do some question answer one at a time. If you lift your hand up, then you can mute yourself one at a time, please.
Mind you, particularly across central and southwestern counties, here are soaking for December. Snow moving in heavy downpours, rolling their way from west to east.
Anybody wants to ask?
Intense downpours. Elsewhere dry, clear, and then a bit chillier. A touch of frost in Northern Ireland, but bright conditions here tomorrow morning in these central zones. Some cheerful sunshine. The rest of it.
Need to request them to switch the TV off.
Anybody I want to ask any point you didn't understand regarding the nitric oxide? Yes, Dr. Thakur, no.
No, Meena has got her hand up. Meena.
Meena ji.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, this morning you said if you sit on the tennis ball because sometimes, how do you do it?
No, you're just sitting like sitting a chair. You put a tennis ball, you sit on top of that. And that itself, you're pressing your back passes. So when you're doing Kapalbhati, your energy is focused into that point. So that you're making your uterus stronger, your pelvis muscle stronger. So your urine leakage, your uterus fibrosis, for male prostate problem, everything will be kind of help you to manage it better.
Okay, so you have to do Kapalbhati while sitting.
No, Kapalbhati, even sitting down, you just pull your back passes up and down. Like you're tightening your muscle, releasing it, tightening it, releasing it. that itself will strengthen. But Kapalbhati achieves that automatically. You don't have to think about it.
Ashwini Mudra.
Aswani Mudra, that's it. That's the name. Thank you. Aswani Mudra.
Hi, I just want to check one thing. You said nitric acid you can, increase by pranayam, by breathing exercises.
Yeah,
Is there any other way? Any other way to increase it?
Humming sound, any kind of humming sound, and also eating a lot of beetroot juice will increase right away. Pomegranate, all the nuts and seed, watermelon, and also if you drink wine, red wine helps, but gives you cancer as well. There's a benefit, but you get cancer as well because it damage your cells.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Right. Can I ask just one question, Sarwanji? For a healthy person, how do we know whether you lack nitric oxide in your body? Is there any symptoms which you can get?
That's the answer could be given by Sudarshanji. I have no idea how. I think GP practice might be able to do that, but I don't know how they will do it.
All right, yeah. It's just that because
because I don't know either. How do you know you got enough nitric oxide or not?
Yeah.
Like Shamanji says, it raises your blood pressure, it gives you allergy. So those symptoms will come. But again, high blood pressure is a very, very silent disease. When we diagnose this, when we are reaching quite late stage, maybe 80% of the damage is done already. So same goes for the high blood pressure. You get some symptoms like headache, dizziness, and please keep in mind your low blood pressure also.
That's it.
That is very, very, very important.
Right.
Ignore our low blood pressure. We talk always hyper. We should talk hypo also. That's what I feel.
Right. Yeah.
These symptoms come, but they come very late. In a healthy person, you have got normal blood pressure. You haven't suffering from allergy, and your lipid levels are normal. Your excretory system is working well. Kidneys are working well. Then there's no worry.
All right. Yeah.
Then there's no worry.
Okay, that's good. Thanks very much for the.
But thing it tells you that your nitric oxide level must be high because you don't have high blood pressure. You don't have all those problems which creates with nitric oxide.
Right.
Your blood is flowing clearly. All the blood vessels are opened up, dilated, so there's no kind of problem there. That kind of thing.
Yeah. So
obviously, one thing I'll tell you, my father is a doctor. Doctors are the best place to diagnose you because they have the right equipment, right parameter.
Yeah.
Where acupressure can tell you something wrong with you. Like my heart point, if I press it, I have a heart problem. I don't know it's high cholesterol, palpitation, or high blood pressure, low blood pressure. You have to ultimately go to the doctor for them to judge us, do all the parameter and find out what kind of, is it high cholesterol, is it palpitation, or is it high blood pressure or low blood pressure, and then they will take proper action.
How do you establish how much nitric oxide you have in your body? Is there a test?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know. You need to find the GP, but I don't think there is any test. All happens is then your blood pressure rises and things like you start feeling the symptoms. So really, if you do pranayam daily itself, you'll produce more than you require. And eating certain food like beetroot, like pomegranate, I take every day sunflower seed, pumpkin seed, handful every day. You have to look at your diet. That itself will produce enough nitric oxide. And do humming sound. Humming itself increases the nitric oxide. Sorry, Dr. Ghosh, you want to say something? Unmute yourself. Dr. Ghosh, unmute yourself. Dr. Ghosh, your noise, I can't hear you. Unmuted. Yeah. Thank you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah. What I was telling, that nitric oxide is very good also for the heart problems.
That's
it's
right.
very good for the heart.
Yeah.
Because all the three scientists, 1998, they described nitric oxide for the heart problem. So it's very good for the heart as well. Because it dilates the arteries.
Also, they find it very, very good for CPOD, for the lung problem. They find in 2002 they did research where I did the nitric oxide to clear all the CPOD in the lung, to kill the infection and all that.
So it is not only for the blood pressure, it's also good for the heart problem as well.
That's right. Yes.
So those with heart problem, they should practice this for production of more nitric oxide.
What I'll do, I'll put the information in the Yoga with Sam group, the WhatsApp group, so you can look at that and correct things you want. You can download and look at that. In the day, that's all we're working on the whole day today, trying to make sure I get the right information for you. And also, I was fasting today. I didn't eat anything since morning. And that's why my face is red and probably my blood pressure is high as well. I don't know what. You're right. I feel that my face is completely hot as any kind of.
Listen, Sam, you have to slow down. You have to slow down. As the other doctor said, they're doing too much.
सबको एक दिन जाना है कोई बात
नहीं but ऐसा बात नहीं होगा. Listen, you have to look after your health. Unless you look after your health, how can you advise other people?
डॉक्टर साहब अब ये बताते हैं, डॉक्टर दूसरे को बोलता है बीड़ी मत पियो, सिगरेट मत पियो, अपने पिता चिपके.
That's very bad. No, they shouldn't do that.
इलाज करना आसान है, अपने ऊपर करना मुश्किल है.
If you smoke cigarettes, advise your patient not to smoke. They won't listen.
I know.
Why you're telling me you are smoking? So,
but no, they smoke in the back door. They don't smoke in front of the patient.
That's the worst.
That's true. But doctors have given up smoking now.
I know.
Very few doctors smoke now. Yeah.
No, but really, thank you very much for all your support you're giving us.
I'm really enjoying. Can I ask you one thing?
Yeah.
The exercise you do, there are 4 exercises you do.
Yeah.
Any more exercises you know of?
You can do the what do you call this one as well. One like a what do you call like a plank. That will do the same thing as well.
Oh, plank, yeah.
You put your knee and do like this.
A plank, yeah.
That will do all hand exercise. Releases nitric oxide.
That's right.
That's
plank,
right.
Good plank, yeah.
But I didn't do that because all my friends are like me, a bit older, so they can't. The plank is difficult to do. So I'm trying to be looking after myself in the process of looking after you as well.
Yeah. Leela, I enjoyed your talk very much. It's very good.
No, thank
I've
you very much.
learned a lot from you.
No. I'm trying hard, but I'm not the medical.
I'm going to teach my students. What I learned from you, I teach my students.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. No. And thank you. हमको तो और कुछ ऐड करना नहीं है. किसी को और कुछ पूछना है सवाल या हम पर गुस्सा करना है तो गुस्सा कर लो. जो करना है हम हाथ I'm evergreen. I can soak everything in. No problem.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, no question at all.
And do look after yourself, please.
No.
That's important. You must look after yourself.
Come back tomorrow morning. Right.
Tomorrow morning, 9:30.
Yeah.
Make sure your blood pressure is down.
It will come down.
Does it work the